Hello everyone and welcome to Fazkarts. In last episode, we played 5 laps at Freddy's in this 2-part series. We're going to compare Fazkarts, the fan-made, unlicensed Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, versus the real, official Five Nights at Freddy's kart racing game. We have a lot of characters in this one as opposed to 5 laps at Freddy's. We've got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, our girl, Withered Freddy, Balloon Boy, JJ, Springtrap,
Don't leave me here!
Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Puppet, Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Foxy, Circus Baby, Funtime Freddy, Lefty, whoever the fuck this guy is, Vanny. And we've got 3 different stats. We have speed, acceleration, and not handling, but turn. Speed, acceleration, and turn. I'd imagine turn would be the least important one. So Freddy would be the worst character. Oh, and there's skins too. We have Blacklight Freddy, and we've got Blacklight Bonnie and Chica and Foxy. Then we've got fuck ass Balloon Boy. Then we have purple Springtrap. Then we have monochrome Funtime Freddy. Green Nightmare Freddy for some reason. Anyway, I think Foxy or Springtrap are the best characters. I would say it's Foxy or Mangle. Mangle's up there too. So we're gonna play as the Mangle. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is the map. Alright. Got our Mario Kart style track intro. There's no CPUs in this game. It's been out for like 2 or 3 years and there's no CPUs. They just haven't added them yet. I don't really know why. But it is multiplayer. There is a multiplayer feature, but I could not convince any of my friends to play it with me. I just fucking slammed into the guardrail. Space is not to jump. The space is to drift. We pulled a banana and shift is the fake item box that we just ran into. So we see what happens whenever you hit an item. You kind of just spin around. This is a really tight turn. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to do this. There is you do have to pay attention to the throttle, because letting go of the throttle doesn't mean you stop drifting. So you can really get some technique in here with this. We got a flame icon, which is just a boot. Oh, we're in the wall. Alright, well, since we're in the wall, maybe the flame can get us out. Nope. We are straight up just inside the wall. What's out here? The forest? Okay. I'm not really sure how we get out of here. We're back. So yeah, there's coins. I'm not sure what... Oh. Pressing shift when you don't have an item honks the horn. That's cool. I'm not sure what the coins are for, if they make you faster like in Mario Kart 8, or if you'll be able to buy cosmetics or upgrades whenever the game is fully released. Let's just take a look at the map here. Nothing is proportionate. Okay, the walls are really big, but everything else is medium size, and then we're really small. This is a very oddly shaped room. There's this poster on the wall over here. Positions open for Fazbear Museum. Welcome, Edwin. What is the significance of this? We can't drive up on the pavement because it's too high. And we're really small, so it's almost like a slot car track. Throttle, whenever you let out of the throttle, it doesn't actually stop drifting. So there's a lot of technique that could go into this. Slowing down and turning like that. Getting real technical with it. Look at this. I was mashing different inputs in with the throttle and with the steering. Oops. Yeah, this game could be very techy. But it's the beta or the alpha, whatever here has been out for, and you can still use your item after you cross the finish line. It's been out for a couple years, so I don't really know when they're gonna release, if it's ever gonna release, but they are updating it. Next map, new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So I'm guessing this is Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location. Track intro, very nice. There is not a startup boost feature. What is this game doing? Ooh, this one's a lot longer.
Hey, yo!
It's got some long, winding curves. Again, with the proportions things, and even with the, like, that, the wall texture is, like, stretched, and then it's squished in some places. And this sounds like FNAF World music. I think the last race, it was Midnight Motorist music, and in this race, it's FNAF World music. So they're just pulling music out of real FNAF games to be the background music here. And I like how you can sort of drift through the off-road. Either you can drift through the off-road, or it's like... Hold on. Let me try it. Yeah, no, the track just extends farther than it looks. Like, this is still the track we're driving on right here. This isn't even the off-road. This is the off-road, but this right here, you can tell because we go up and down. There's a whole, like, extra 2 feet of track that is just invisible, so... I don't know, that's kind of weird. Oh! Almost hit my own banana. Oh, shit, I drifted the wrong way. Hold on, we gotta get a boost. Come on, man, drift! Why? Why did you drift the wrong way? Well, there you have it. There's Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trap. The next one is Fazbear's Fright. Obviously, the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 location. Track intro. You know the drill. We've got more FNAF World music. We've got the old Chica head that you see on the floor in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. That is, again, not proportionate to anything around it whatsoever. Okay, you can sort of cut across the off-road with a boost item. I don't get why the boost is just like a flame icon. You know, they should make it like a cupcake, like in 5 laps. Can we do a shortcut? This would be a stick shortcut, but I think there might be a checkpoint. Actually, let's try it. Is this a shortcut? And we'll know if it keeps us on lap 1. What am I doing? It's actually after the start and finish line. Oh my god. Stay on the track, bitch. This is a lot longer than the other ones. But can we do a shortcut right here? It's what I want to know.
Nope.
No, we cannot. Okay, so there is a checkpoint system that we have to go through all the checkpoints in order for the lap to count. That's good. They've at least thought that far. Haven't thought far enough to include CPUs so that people can play this game single player, but checkpoints, we got you. Gotta say, the drift mechanic in this game is not my favorite. This is a really long track. I'm clocking in like a minute 40 seconds every time. The drifting in this game versus how narrow the track is, not very good. I've gotta be real. Like on the FNAF 1 track, FNAF 2 track was okay because it had like an extra 2 feet on either side of invisible track, so that made it a lot easier. FNAF 1 track, the fact that the guardrail is just right there surrounding you the whole time makes it almost impossible with the way the drift is. I think either the tracks needs to be better designed to accommodate, you know, the mechanics of the game, or the drift needs to change. I don't know, this is really hard. This is really difficult. What? Did I skip a key checkpoint? I guess it was right here I tried cutting across with the boost item, and so it didn't count my lap. So how are you going to be able to do shortcuts, though? I don't know. It's the same thing with 5 laps. You can't even do shortcuts. That's stupid. Shortcuts are such an important part of Mario Kart. Like, how are you going to make a Mario Kart game without him? And let's be real, this is a Mario Kart game. A fan game of Five Nights at Freddy's, for one, yes, but it's also a fan game of Mario Kart. And the less similar it is to Mario Kart, just the less good it is, really. See, look at that turn. How am I supposed to make that at all? This game, not as good as 5 laps. I'm gonna say it. Because at least that one, in spite of being weird and buggy, it might be weird and buggy, and it might not have a great art style, but that's probably just because they were too focused in on what really matters, and that's the gameplay. And the gameplay is a lot better at that game, and so is the map design, and just the drift and everything in that game is a lot better. That's not to say that this game is terrible, and I think that it has a lot of potential, but I've said that for, gold, like actual gold, Freddy. There was sort of a controversy with this game and another Five Nights at Freddy's fan game that was Roxanne Raceway, and the people at Roxanne Raceway wanted to have this game taken down because they thought it was copying their idea, which, I don't know, I wasn't closely like paying attention to that whole thing, but this game I'm pretty sure is older than Roxy's Raceway. You know, I don't really know why they even thought that. Like, and it's not a totally original idea, because obviously the official Five Nights at Freddy's is doing it now, and these guys did it, and now there's Roxanne Raceway too, and I've even thought of it. Like, before I even knew it was a thing, I thought of it. That's how I discovered Fazkarts. Was like, I wonder if someone has made this, okay? Because I had that idea. Like, what if there was a Five Nights themed kart game, you know? So yeah, I think hands down 5 Laps at Freddy's is the better game, but this is not a terrible game. Still, you know, a work in progress. They're both still a work in progress. Early progress build of Fazkarts and 5 Laps. We played the demo, right? And that comes out next year. So if you want to play Fazkarts, it's on Game Jolt. It's not on Steam, it's on Game Jolt. I would make a video on Roxanne Raceway, but it's not out. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, save, turn on notifications, check out the other channels, join the Discord server, support me on Patreon, and follow me on Instagram.